This is the Youth of Today. On our teams tonight, editor of The Demon and author of his own midlife crisis, it's Chris Franklin. And he is with team captain, kids entertainer and definitely not a paedophile. Seriously guys, stop calling him a paedophile. It's David Murphy. And opposing them, station manager of Demon TV, and honestly not pulling any strings to sit in that seat, it's Hannah Gorzelak. And her team captain, unfortunately, it's Shaun Turner. It's your host, Hunter Burns.
Hello and welcome to the Youth of Today, a show where a bunch of amateurs rip off successful panel shows with no budget and let you vultures of the internet feast upon it. Today is our Easter special, a time to reflect on rebirth and the revival of fictional characters such as Neo, Spock, Gandalf, Voldemort, Doctor Who, and of course Wolf and the rest of the cast of the Gladiators. That's right, Jesus, you're not the only one. And as a show that's hip, trendy and down with the kids, we thought what better way to celebrate the idea of rebirth, new life and youthfulness than by surrounding Hannah with four men that are too old to be here but won't fucking leave. To celebrate Easter, we've got you some Cadbury's cream eggs in a desperate bid for a sponsorship deal. So guys, here are your eggs. How are you going to eat yours? There we go.
Can we actually get a cream egg?
Mate, we do this. Dave and Chris.
So excited for this.
Me and Hannah.
Oh.
Catch. Sean.
I like how you didn't trust me with the throw.
Dave, you go first.
Oh, it's bigger than I was expecting for some reason.
Hey, no one. Oh,
That's a Dave. Oh, he's gone for it.
sucks it up.
And then I'll just store it there for the rest of the show.
Like some kind of terrible abscess.
Are you going to... I feel ill.
Well, we'll leave Dave to fester on that one, Chris.
Well, I'm a bit of a sharer, so I like to put it in someone else's mouth. Just half. And come on, get your teeth in, and then.
Oh,
cock.
Just like that.
Can we do that?
Swiftly moving on. Hannah, how do you eat yours?
Well,
I don't feel good.
I like to bite the top off and then I like a cheeky finger. Off my cream egg.
That's a dangerous topic. Sean?
I've never had a cream egg.
Have you not?
I've never had a cream egg.
We're breaking Sean's virginity.
What are you doing there, Dave?
Mate, I feel awful. I've got 1.5 eggs in my mouth.
Sorry, what was that, Dave? What was
Subtitles.
I've never had one, but I am hungover and I've just had a burger, so
Down
I'm
in
feeling
one.
quite
Yeah,
sick.
down in one. Go on, just shove the whole thing in your mouth and chew on it.
Oh, it came back up! It came back up!
Sure, you chew. Use your teeth.
Just bite into it. Just bite. You know when you eat food?
Sure, have you ever eaten food before in your life?
Are you not allowed solids?
We covered Sean's egg in chili flakes, but clearly didn't take. It was a waste of time, wasn't it? Right, swiftly moving on. Wasn't that just delicious? I bet everyone at home is glad they had to watch us eat tasty snacks. Television, more like jellyvision, am I right? Yeah. There we go. Let's move on. Here comes our first round. Whether you like it or not, it's student news. In this round, I'll read out some statistics, figures, or just words from recent student news, and our panellists have to figure out what story it relates to. So teams, your first fact is 9,753 children. What is the story?
Is it the amount of children Jimmy Savile can molest over an Easter weekend?
Oh, fuck.
From beyond.
Is that including the Monday? Or...
Yeah, because it's a 3-day week. Oh no, it's
What
technically a
about
4-day.
Friday?
So I think you're doing too well.
Give him the full bank holiday and molest him. How many was it?
9,753 children.
Is it what does Madonna class as a souvenir?
We didn't specify race, so potentially.
I can taste this jelly.
It's kicking in. Yeah.
It's a slow burner.
I'm afraid. Any other thoughts on 9,750?
Is it the amount of children that self-harmed when they found out Zayn Malik had left One Direction?
I'm sensing a trend. I'd love it to be true.
Is it before budget cuts to theatres? How big was the original Von Trapp family? No?
It's just known as the orchestra now.
Close.
How many made it?
How many made it? 7, maybe?
Something like that. You got some white on your lip.
Oh, I've got white everywhere, thanks to Chris.
Well, let's hope that doesn't get into the final edit, yeah?
So, anyone for the correct answer at all?
Is it define government?
No, I can in fact reveal that 9,753 is the amount of children that took part in the world's largest Easter egg hunt in Florida. The hunt had over 500,000 Easter eggs, and if you do the math, that's just over 51 eggs each. So either the event was hilariously underattended, or the authorities are keen to overfeed their young, so much so that the state of Florida sinks faster than a plane piloted by Harrison Ford. Next figure is £9 million. Does anyone know the correct answer?
Is it the amount of money that Injury Lawyers for You would get Jesus for carrying that cross?
Injured at work?
I don't think a crucifixion technically counts as work.
I reckon Joe Pasquale could make anything to be fair.
No. Anyone for the correct answer at all?
I think I actually know this.
Oh, do you?
I think.
All right.
Doing my research for this show. Is it the cost of the world's most expensive Easter egg?
Oh, he's nailed it.
Oh,
well done.
What's it made of?
You'll find out in a second.
Hope.
That's right. That is the cost of the most expensive Easter egg ever sold. In 2007, an Easter egg covered in diamonds sold for almost £9 million. Every hour, a cockerel made of jewels pops up from the top of the egg. And I feel so lucky because I've got Dave for free. He does something much more annoying regularly than every hour. He breathes, and he exists, and he touches me. And it's not a pleasant
Oh, that got creepy.
And it's still true. Your next slice of fact is 10%. What are we thinking?
Is it the amount of equity I offered to the Dragon's Den for my new business, the Colander Calendars? And it sold well. It was 12 months, so 12 sexy snaps to your favourite bowls with holes. Just a picture of Colander, January, looking good. Picture of Colander, February, looking good. And just every month you could turn over and be like, oh.
Is it the amount of this show that we'll actually be able to put into the final edit?
Generous.
It's a good thing Ofcom don't exist on the internet.
Is it, what would the surname of Tiny Temper and 50 Cent's child be? 10%.
Good one.
The correct answer of 10% is the percentage of UK chocolate sales that is dominated by Easter eggs. The other 90% is dominated by delicious Cadbury's chocolate that comes in a variety of different forms to suit every taste. Come on, sponsorship deal! Please. This moves us on to round 2, #@banter. First off, we'll be showing you some Snapchats and our teams will have to work out what the caption is for them. Dave's team, here's your Snapchat. What is the caption?
Is it Amanda Holden denies plastic surgery's got out of hand?
I don't think that would fit in the bar. Too many characters.
You can draw it on. You can draw on the end of it.
Is it Paris Jackson who starts to look a little bit like a father?
Fuck me. No.
We didn't get it.
No, it's neither of those two. The actual caption was, what the fuck did I just walk in on? Sean's team.
I prefer ours.
Some people just aren't as clever as unfortunately. Sean's team, here is your Snapchat.
Jesus. Are those Easter eggs in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me?
Is it a bunnies for life, not just for Christmas? Because he always really
Or
sad.
not just for Easter?
You said the bunny looked sad. Did you think the bunny looked sad?
Yeah,
the bunny looked rapey as fuck, man.
Was it actually just Dave's costume for his Easter special party?
The caption is, Disco Dave is available for birthdays, bar mitzvahs and weddings.
Also
Well,
Easter.
ironically, not Easter.
Oh, no.
Well, no, I'm fully
silly.
booked, obviously.
No, that's not the right answer. The actual caption was, I think I prefer Christmas. Our next round is called Tweettionary, or our Tick Your Tweet. We don't discriminate with our mild plagiarism. Each guest will be given a tweet from a celebrity or peasant they have to communicate to their team captain using only pictures. Hannah, you're up first. You've got your tweet. Get drawing.
Penis. Penis. Sperm. Jizz.
Yeah.
Jizz, penis thing.
No.
Okay.
Penis thing. Biology with Shaun.
I went to a Catholic school.
So I know a few things about jizzing penises.
What are they?
What? Okay.
What do you think they are?
Fruit. I'm a really strange diet.
Like this guy brings them along.
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Easter bunny guy.
And
Jizz. Jizz egg bunny. Hashtag jizz egg bunny.
no, I'm not done.
Just give it to him.
That's what he said.
And then, like, you put them in your little
Bowl
little-
thing. Basket.
You go on a
Swim?
these are like hidden behind a bush.
Hunt. Jizz hunt.
Okay.
Shaun Turner stars in Jizz on 3.
So I'm thinking sperm. Sperm bunny hunts.
Is that a new breed of rabbit?
Sperm bunny hunts.
Ignore the bunny. What are the things next to the bunny?
Eggs. Sperm. Egg. Hunts.
I tell you what,
Give him the
you can
points.
have the point for that
Give
because
him
it's
some points to turn him
close enough.
Sperm. Egg hunt.
Yeah, the correct answer was sperm are always on an Easter egg hunt.
I don't get it.
The bunny is coming.
Yes, it is. And that tweet was from @MichelleIsAWolf, who clearly only allows dick up inside her once a year. Shame on you, Michelle. Next up, Chris, draw us some that tweet stuff.
It's a face with arrow hair, arrow eyes spy, eyes
Two.
dot two, one eye, pirate, a pirate's egg, man that's not allowed to come to the party, a lonely man, a man on his own, a home alone man, I'm home alone with a wrapper.
No, what was inside it?
An egg.
Yeah, what specifically?
It's cream egg. A
Who
Cadbury's cream egg. A Cadbury's.
deal.
A Cadbury's. A delicious egg.
So,
I'm home alone with a Cadbury's cream egg, and I've got too many legs.
no, but that's an
A
extension
foot.
of this.
I've
mate.
got a foot, and I've taken it from someone else, and that was impolite.
So, what's...
And it's fallen down a chute. I've dropped my foot down the chute, and I've got an egg in my hand.
You're so close.
Why would someone lose their leg, Dave?
Because of accidents happen. Injury lawyers for you. Give them a call if you lose your foot down the garbage chute. And
What is Chris drawing?
he's a footfall outside no foot. I've got no foot and an egg. Great.
But why?
Great.
What
Why?
ailment loses you a leg?
Peg leg syndrome, piracy, diabetes.
There it is.
I've got diabetes and an egg.
Fucking
And
hallelujah.
a foot's fallen off
Because
I had the egg.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, wow.
The correct answer there was, I'm spending Easter alone, and by alone I mean eating Cadbury's cream eggs in my apartment until I lose a foot to diabetes. That delightful bit of imagery comes from @BreadFoster. This brings us on to our final round. Gather round, kids, it's story time. And in this round, each team will tell a story which will either be fact or fiction. It is up to the other team to work out which one it is. So Shaun's team, you go first.
I once got misdiagnosed with a sexually transmitted disease when I'd actually twisted a testicle.
What disease was it?
Okay, first of all,
Twisted
Hannah, your
testicles
story, please.
So I used to have a suicidal fish that would jump onto the top of the fish tank and knock itself unconscious, and then swim around and then wake up again and then try and kill itself again.
Wow.
Right, so...
It's a cheerful one.
David Chris.
Diseases and death.
Puppies there.
Sean, why were you having sex? We know that's irresponsible of you.
Fun though, right?
Okay, great. And what was the disease?
Chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
Yeah.
And they mix that up with twisted balls in it.
Yeah.
Can you be more specific on like what parts
Do
of
you want me to
chlamydia
tell you
they
like what
mixed up with a twisted testicle?
Well, I went to hospital. My girlfriend at the time was...
Is that the married
Lie.
husband that
Lie.
Did you make her up for comedy purposes, Sean?
The girlfriend that's made up for comedy purposes... No, the girl that I was seeing at the time was a doctor. And she decided that the pain I was experiencing during sex wasn't normal. So she took me to A&E, and the doctor said, I've got chlamydia.
So a fully qualified doctor who you're having sex with misdiagnosed chlamydia with a twisted testicle.
Surely it's quite easy to diagnose twisted testicle.
Yeah.
It's when your balls stop looking like balls and start looking like helter-skelters.
Yeah. We diagnosed me with chlamydia.
Did you go to a doctor or did you just go down back alley? So Hannah, you've got a fish that wants to kill itself.
What were you doing to the fish?
Nothing. I was just like, I fed it, loved it, cared for it.
Who counselled it?
We did not get the fish any counselling, hence why it carried on trying to kill itself.
Did it have an emo fringe?
No, it had a Nemo fringe.
That's quite good.
That's good.
Just some funny.
So...
Had it just found out Zayn Malik had left One Direction?
Maybe. I mean, I don't...
Did you buy it new or did you get it from an abused
I
home?
had it from a fish shop.
The fish shop?
What kind of fish was it?
Battered.
It was a zebra fish, like a little tropical fish.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know whether
That could
be true. Well, I guess the nature of this round is they could be true.
The aim of the game.
What are we thinking?
I think...
Or do you just... Oh, wait, no.
I think Sean, during sex, would move in a way that would twist his balls. And I think Hannah has a suicidal fish. So, yeah, true on both accounts. What do you think?
Both. Well, Sean said he was seeing someone, so that puts the doubt in my mind straight away. But I'm going to go with your gut instinct and say true then, for both.
Going both?
A
Right,
united front.
Sean, can you reveal? Is yours true or false?
No, it's true.
And Hannah?
Mine was true too.
Oh, congratulations. 2 points to Dave and Chris.
Whew, what a pair of legends. These guys
We should join a boy band or something.
It's almost
we
like
should,
Sean
we really should.
always does true, isn't it? Really? You're welcome. Well done. And now Dave's team. It's story time. Dave, would you like to kick us off?
Big story of the week, actually, is that Chris and I are in a boy band.
We are.
This is what we're basically forming this boy band on the show now, and we want to know you guys' opinion. Could it work?
What's it called?
New Life. It's an Easter-based boy band.
So do you already come out at Easter?
Yeah, and it's also a little nod to the fact that Chris and I are too old to be here, and so university is our new lease of life, which has been thusly rejected by
just
the
an
rest of the world.
idea. Instead of forming a boy band, you guys could act your age and get a real job.
A bit harsh.
It doesn't. Hang on, I'm
International pop star's not a real job. You're telling me.
What mean?
Chris, do you have a story
I
for
do
us,
have a story.
please?
I lost a bet and have One Direction lyrics tattooed on my arm.
Arm or arse?
Arm.
From what song?
What makes you beautiful?
And what lyrics?
You're insecure. Don't know what for.
Just that.
Who was the bet with?
It was with one of our studio guests, actually.
Okay, and what was the bet?
Basically, it was like we had a drinking competition, and it was like who would stay out the longest. Now, halfway through the day, I was feeling very confident and kind of said... I originally said a cash value.
So wait, when was this?
This was about 16 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I initially said a cash value, but as more alcohol sort of came into me, someone dared me to have one, because I said I'm a big One Direction fan, so they dared me to have, so if you lose, you have to have One Direction lyrics tattooed on you.
Where is it?
It's here.
Oh.
I think... See, that could be true, but I'm going to go with it's a lie.
I'm going to go with it's a lie.
And I'm guessing you're going for the boy band one is a lie as well.
No, that's not actually mine. That was just our joint one.
Dave, do you have a story then?
My story is that I am currently banned from my dentist for being dentally irresponsible.
How can you be dentally irresponsible?
Because I bit too enthusiastically into a baguette. Ham and cheese baguette just went right into it.
So not
I
even.
think you're lying.
I think he's lying.
So you think both are lies?
Yeah.
So, Chris, can you reveal?
It is a lie.
Oh, and Dave?
Also a lie.
Oh, both points. Chris, what does your tattoo actually say out of interest?
Let me remember this correctly.
It's actually, you don't know you're beautiful.
Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow.
Lads on tour.
I should have had you insecure, don't know what for.
Is that if you lose today, what you're going to get?
We're not losing, so it doesn't matter.
And now we've run out of funny, which brings us to the end of tonight's show. So after 3 rounds of mediocrity, I can reveal Shaun's team have 4 points and Dave's team also have 4 points. Now, there are no real winners here, only catastrophic losers, which means no one as the best team captain. We're going to have a rap battle.
Okay. Keep the beat going. Get some clicks in. Audience, can we have just a bit of like a clap beat? Just get the breath right. You've got to get the breath right for these sort of things.
I'm going to lose this beat soon.
Hang on, I haven't done my warm-up dance either.
Get a cut this, right?
Face it, Shaun, you guys are too slow and we are faster. We're straight up Wikipedia, you guys are Microsoft Encarta. If you want the points, if you want the victory, you've got to come get them. You're thinking slower than a dial-up connection. Slam dunk. It wasn't.
It's not worthy of the applause, but it's something. Shaun.
Okay. Do I not get a beat? Am I just going to go cold?
Well, Dave's
side with Dave, shall we? Well, fuck you guys.
Well, Dave's team member gave him the beat. So, Anna, would you like to drop a beat?
Drop a sick beat.
I can drop a mediocre beat.
It'll do.
Accidentally spill a beat rather than drop it.
Boom. Boom. It's a very middle class beat.
Go on, Shaun.
Alright. Dave, you wear t-shirts too tight, your belt buckles, they make you look shite. I don't understand why you even exist. You just turn up and take a picture, an absolute joke. And I can't think of what that's a joke.
He's taking a lot of stuff off his chest.
Mate, you were so close to something quite good there as well. But, so, as a way of applause, audience, who votes for Shaun?
Fuck you guys!
I'm going to ask the question, but I don't think it needs to be done. And who votes for Dave? Hey! And that's officially all we've got time for. So give it up for your contestants, Dave and Chris. And for Shaun and Hannah. And I've been your host, Hunter Burns. Tune in next time for more of the Youth of Today.